Hey, and we're back. Let us get this party started. And there we are. Everyone, please let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet, or if I'm too loud, or if I'm too quiet. The music seems really quiet to me, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I. Oh, I also have the volume on my headphones way down. Okay, let me turn. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Okay. Everybody, welcome back to In the Bleed Live. Ah, okay, cool. Thank you. Let me fix that. All right. Let's give you a little music. There's that. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Is that a better mix? Welcome, Neil, aka Johnny Nightstick. There we go. Okay. Nothing starts a show off better than just clearing the slime out of your throat. Tonight, we're going to be doing something a little different. Still taking suggestions. Hey, Felix, how's it going? Literally nothing changed. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. All right. I turn the music up a little more. Now turn me down a little more. All right. How's that for sound? That had to change something. Literally nothing changed. Like the world is spinning so fast. I'm sure something changed. Maybe I need to get the mic a little closer. Everyone brace yourselves. I'm about to grab the mic, and I hope I don't make that horrible sound. That sound. I'm dying from my own anti-professionalism. Okay. How's that? Sound good? Is the sound amazing? Is the sound like the best sound you've ever heard in your life? All right. So, while I wait for word on how awesome this whole setup sounds, I'm going to let everyone know what we're doing tonight. Tonight, I'm still taking suggestions. I will be relying on you, my beautiful audience, more than ever. So, hold on. So, Is the music not playing at all? Huh. Okay, let's see what I can do about that. That is freaking me out. Let's stop the music. Yeah. Start playing the music again. Oh, so loud. All right. Do we have music now? Anna? Still no music. Because I have music. How does the music work now? Cool. Nice. Thank you very much. Let me know if it's loud enough or if I'm too quiet. Cool. Tonight we are listening to Russian post-punk. I put a link to the original versions of the songs in the description. They're pretty cool. I kind of goofed with them a bit, like I always do. And yeah. So let's let 80s and 90s Russian post-punk help us build tonight's canvas. Tonight's canvas, by the way, some of you might recognize. It's nothing I've drawn before. However, we are going to populate a music store. This is all based on an idea that my secret friend Carol suggested. Oh, cool. Good, Felix. I knew you would. You and I, we're on the same wavelength. I'm making the same wavelength hand motion, like eye to eye, to my microphone, which I realize is completely ridiculous. But the vibrations are there. We feel each other. She, Carol, was telling me about how it is to be in a music store. And I decided to do just that. We are going to fill this music store. I was looking for photos of the Tower Records in King of Prussia, because that is the music store that I would go to almost every night when I closed the coffee shop. And I would get there at about 10:30 or 11, and I would just hang out there until midnight when they closed. However, the King of Prussia Tower Records itself has closed forever. And then I looked for the Newberry Comics comic shop, music store that I would go to in Boston. The one that I went to, I didn't really find anything I liked. So then I thought, well, when I think of music stores in my memory, where do I want to go other than the real places that I've been? And suddenly this place popped in my head. I'm sure some of you, like I said, are going to recognize it. If not, that's all right. It's from a movie that I watched a billion times. So, who shall we see here at the music store? And don't worry, this isn't the only shot. I'm not just sticking us by the cash register to linger here, waiting to get in. We also have few shots where we can browse the aisles. And we can turn around and look back at the cash register where we once were. I don't know if switching the image so fast is working so well with the audio, because I know it's on a delay. We also have the infamous security cam angle. So let's start at the entrance. Who would we want to have hanging out at the casa, ready to greet us? Oh my goodness. Is this might give a few hints as to the time period from which this movie came out. We've got right here. Let's see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. This is going to be just a pixely mess. Oh, oh. Yes. That is Liz Phair's Exile in Guyville. All right. Also, just to let everyone know, this might not be the longest show tonight, because I am drowning in the project that I'm currently working on. And I need to do more work later. So I thought this would be kind of cool if we try this, where I'm not spending all the time drawing a background, just throw something cool in there. All right, we need someone to demand the register. Oh, and we have a special guest visitor into the studio.
Hello? Just looking.
Oh, cool. Anna Punkt supervising action here in the studio, live. Ah, that's another thing. I'm live in the studio again. We got new internet, and we're awesome. We have 5G, so I'm sure the conspiracy nuts are descending upon our location as we speak to save us from tumors growing out of our eyes. But in the meantime, I'm enjoying having awesome internet again. I think if I walked into a music store, okay. I'm also going to be drawing kind of fast. So, be ready for some stylized action and not incredible depictions of people we know and love. For the sake of entertainment, I'm not going to make you stare into the details of a screenshot while I draw. We will add our shoppers and employees here, and then set them back into the scene. Oop. Benjamin Schultz is here. Welcome, Benny. Happy to see you again. Or hear you, or read you. Witness you. Behold you. The screensaver before. I had to catch you up. Tonight, we are doing something a little special. For the sake of expediency, I have brought in a music store from one of my favorite movies. And we are going to populate it with shoppers and employees of our own choosing. The music store is from one of my favorite movies of the 90s. Because I couldn't find photos of the music stores that I used to go to in the 90s and early 2000s. Stephanie is here. Welcome, Stephanie. Stephanie herself just finishing her own show on Instagram Live. It was a really cool show. So, if anybody has any suggestions for who they would want to see in their favorite music store, just shout them out. Shout them loud enough that they show up in the chat or in the WhatsApp group. No worries, Stephanie. I'm drawing the first person that we will see in our magic music store. Sitting at the cash register. Oh, Felix, what about a giant dollar bill or any other currency with hands on legs burning itself? You got it. Alright, I need to start let's start the screen, or the layer for incoming patrons. Cool. All right. And Stephanie would like to see Sir John Bon Jovi, the young one, with the horrible perm. Indeed. I cannot argue with that. Wow, I just misspelled young. That's pretty cool. You're in good hands, everyone. Come on, Benny. Black David, bow wow 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 wow. Black David Bowie coming up. If you want, Neil, you can throw out a musician, you can throw out a celebrity, you can throw out anything you want. Whoever you want chilling out at your favorite fantasy music store. Just sketching who I would want to see hanging out at the register. And I'm not sure I'm getting it so well. Maybe I just have to go straight to the pen and forget the pencil. Because with this list that's already growing fast, we don't have time for nonsense like technical proficiency and professionalism. This is rock and roll, damn it. It's punk. It's close enough for country, as they say. I was going to do these rough. It's getting rough. Ooh, Stephanie, good question. You said JBJ, does that count as a musician? Are you implying that his acting CV might actually overpower and negate his musical career? That is a valid question. I'm gonna allow it. Just, I don't know. We're letting anyone in here. Anyone cool. And if young, firmed up John Bon Jovi doesn't count as cool, then I don't know what does. Then we're all doomed. Neil asks for the octogeneric Tom Cruise. Ooh, yes. I mean, he's cool now, and he was cool then. When he's an octogenarian, he's gonna be he's gonna be cold as ice. Stephanie, that is a good point. To check out Los Muertos or Moonlight and Valentino. Indeed, John Bon Jovi does have a impressive career, twisting his finger into many mediums. Let us not forget about his stunning portrayal of the weed grower in homegrown. Yes. Row your boat. I'm afraid I still have not seen that one. My John Bon Jovi filmography is woefully incomplete. Okay, here we go. We have our first employee. Oh. Let's stick him here behind the register, ready to ring us up. Okay. Here we go. So, I don't know how clear it is that this is a rather sour-looking Nick Cave. He does not look happy to be here today. Oh, Nick, don't worry. I'm sure your shift only lasts a few hours. You'll be out of here by lunchtime. I wasn't even scheduled for today. I wasn't even supposed to be here today. That Nick Cave is indeed a bad seed. He's staring at this register like he doesn't like I can't smoke this. All right. Let us see who else was on our list. Oop. All right. And it would make sense that the dollar bill. Yeah, thank you, Felix. It makes sense that the dollar bill would be also hanging out at the register, just waiting to mock everyone who puts its family down for a new Saigon Kick album. We're gonna put the dollar bill dollar bill hill right here, just ready to mock everyone that comes up. Oh, holy shit, what am I doing? There we go. This Russian post-punk song sounds like Dancing with Myself. Which, I mean, I don't know whether if the original version sounds like that. I hope so. Pardon me. Who sang Dancing with Myself? I know, I hear his voice. It wasn't Billy Idol, was it? Wow. Drawing a music store related with kick-ass musicians. I can't even think of who sang Dancing with Myself. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Felix. Oh, Billy. Was the dollar bill setting itself on fire? It was. Okay. It's true. The Germans in chat were pretty quick on the draw with the Billy Idol confirmation. Okay, so I drew a cool arm, and a cool little hand here to set itself on fire with. What kind of fire implement do we hold over our heads like this? I don't know. Should we think before we draw? I don't know. I do like that he has a little George Washington hanging out on his belly. That's pretty cute. I think he's going to be just on the verge of burning himself. A torch. All right, let's give him a torch. Like an Indiana Jones torch. That just looks like a big doobie, like a big joint that you would see kids draw in high school. Like, oh, man, this doob. It's not the coolest. It's never cool enough to have giant doobies. Let's sit him up here on the register. Cute little guy. This pool needs some color. There we go. Who was next on our list? Got old JBJ. Yup, baby, yup. Young and permed. Okay, this one. I love my audience, and I hate my audience. I have no idea how to draw this fool, but it's going to be a learning experience together. Oh, Stephanie, what happened? Message retracted. That's okay. Nobody has to say anything they don't want to say. JBJ. JBJ. That's so satisfying to say. JBJ. Speaking of satisfying things, the thing I've been religiously watching while I'm working, drawing, every day for the last few days now, is a YouTuber. I don't know, I think she's super famous on TikTok, but she makes YouTube videos now too. The Trippy Hippie. If you're looking for something satisfying, check her out. She's a young woman with Tourette's, and she makes the best videos. It's so fun. It's incredible. And also heartbreaking, but also incredibly fun. Especially if you have any kind of issues that you get caught up on. Check her out. Laura. It's good. I mean, I can't argue with that. There's no dispute. Laura, indeed. Okay, I'm procrastinating. I'm absolutely pushing this off. JBJ. Cool, Benny, right on. I just found her like 2 days ago, and I've been binging her stuff. The best. Yes. JBJ to Tourette's, back to JBJ, JBJ, Tourette's, JBJ. Where's JBJ gonna go? JBJ's got perm. Let's perm it up. For the permanent record. What? I think we're gonna put JBJ. Oh, I know exactly what to do with JBJ. I'm gonna draw him a little bit in the background. Not super in the background, but just a little bit in the background. That way, I don't actually have to do too good a job on his facial details. Facial details. Oh god, this song is great. And maybe he'll even be getting a little sweet. He's a sweet boy, JBJ. Especially young JBJ. Do I? Do you? Do you? Yes. Of course. Okay. JBJ. Okay. JBJ. Okay, I think I'm ready. I'm picturing him, young JBJ with the perm. Like, old boy had the. Did he get? I don't know. Like he had, right? He had the jawline, the jaw that wouldn't quit. Okay, and I know he had pouty lips. I can feel it fading away already. Okay, I have to look him up real quick. I mean, of course, I know how he looks in my heart from the 80s. We all do. Well, he's definitely a sweet boy back then. Okay. Smoldering, beady little eyes. There's no way I can do it justice, but I'm gonna try. This kissably soft, spongy nose. Oh, made it too big. His nose is deceptive. With a dangerous little smirk, of course. This boy has no lines on his face. He's like the sweetest of sweet boys. Johnny Nightstick says, didn't David Bowie's black phase run parallel with his Philadelphia Phillies mascot, Philly fanatic phase? I believe there was some crossover there. All right. Let's get him in here with our boy, Anthony LaPaglia, star of the movie that I lifted this music store from. Oh. Okay. Sorry, everything's going good. Neil, just trying to toss you a lifesaver here. Thank you very much. The eyes of the world, by which I mean 5 of your friends, are on you. That they are. Right. I gotta throw a little color on JBJ. Somehow Nick Cave kind of fits being just this spectral figure at the register, staring at it bitterly. But you know, John Bon Jovi, you know, JBJ, you gotta have that chestnut hair. It does indeed. Looks like Medusa has shown up regardless, without even trying. Jay's got that tame. Oh, but he has to have like the pink kissably soft lips. Hello, pout. Oh, Jay. Alright, that's what we're getting for JBJ. I never promised greatness. I only promised a novelty show of sorts. And he's just there. He's just hanging out, holding Anthony LaPaglia, as we all wish we could. Okay, let us move deeper into the store, as I'm not sure where I would put the next patron to our musical establishment. Who's next on the list? Oh yes, Black David Bowie. David Bowie is a good one to start our descent into the audio wonders that await us in this music store. This music store, by the way, is Empire Records, if anyone hasn't guessed yet. Yes. So, sorry. Good catch, Benny. I'm glad I slipped up there once. It's the Black David Bowie. How embarrassing would it be if I just did the Thin White Duke when it was specifically requested of Black David Bowie? I would feel the fool. Alright. Oh, and I know where to put him. Yeah. Black David Bowie. Anthony LaPaglia is up there talking on the phone. Up here, thinking that this is his place. Nick Cave is chilling out at the register, thinking that, who knows what he's thinking. We got this dollar bill about to burn itself, thinking it knows what's what. We got JBJ delicately holding Anthony LaPaglia, thinking he's the king of the world. They're all fools. Once they see who the captain of this ship is. Alright. And there we go. Magic. Right before your very eyes. I'm attempting, like I do every show, an image or an idea that might be a little ambitious, too ambitious for such a setting, but to ding-dang heck with it. It's a photo of David Bowie that I've always been fascinated by. And I think it has the right attitude that we're looking for. remember right. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second here. I need to look at David Bowie's face. You know what? Maybe I skipped the David Bowie face photo. Because, I mean, David Bowie, absolutely one of my favorites. But that dude had a crazy looking face. And we all remember him being handsome, dashing, daring. But take it from me, I've drawn him a few times. And that guy's face is otherworldly. Every time I've drawn him while looking directly at a photo, finish, and it's just a pity that I can't crumple up the screen of my iPad and throw it away, because it just doesn't look right. He only looks good when people draw him from their memory. Make it Black Ziggy Stardust, David Bowie. Oof. Alright, Black Ziggy Stardust. I think that'll look pretty good in this pose. Yeah. Alright, Black Ziggy Stardust Bowie coming up, Betty. That sounds just crazy enough to work. Okay, let me just peek at a photo, even though I just went on a 5-minute tirade about how that's a stupid idea. First off, we have to move this head. That dude had a neck for days. Ziggy Stardust hair. No reason to get racial. Sure, that's a really good point. Bowie is like, I cannot say the name. Well said. Went a little overboard with the importance of his mystical Ziggy Stardust hair. There we go. That's a little better. To draw. Okay. I think that's good enough to stick this pencil somewhere and get into some ink. JPJ. BDB. I've never drawn a BDB. What's that? Oh, BDB. Sorry, Benny, I missed your comment here. Okay, so Magdalena and I are afraid now Black David Bowie is somehow racist. We Googled why it gotta be black. Now we feel bad. We would like to retract the proposition. Let's do just David Bowie. Hey, all right. This is your I feel like David would be happy to stand up and be there with everyone of any race and gender, orientation. But I see what you mean. Let's do just David Bowie chilling in the record store. I'm here to tell you that I am not going to spend too much time on this chair, because chairs are ridiculous things to draw. Such a thing that we've seen every day, and I goofed it already. Goodbye, chair. Okay. Oh yeah, I know what to do. It's good that you Googled that, Benny. You and Magdalena did the right thing. Okay. What's he holding in his hand? In the photo that I'm always reminded of, that I love so much, I don't know if it was a concert or if he did some kind of stage show of Othello, but he's holding a skull, and it's cool. The skulls are cool. And he's David Bowie. So it's like the coolest. But if this is Ziggy Stardust David Bowie, would he be holding a tiny spider from Mars? A really cute little stuffed spider from Mars? Yes, that's exactly what he would be holding. There we go. Cute little spider from Mars carrying a little dog in a bag. Anna, you get me. All right, let's get this cute little spider from Mars carrying a dog in a bag. It's going to be a very tiny dog. It's going to be a tiny dog that looks like the cat. Here, I try and make it a dog. Sorry about that. There we go. Indeed. They are the best dogs. Cats are the best dogs. No, wait. What am I saying? Dogs are the best dogs. Dogs. Anything that's a dog or identifies as dog is the best. Oh. It'll be so nice when everyone has the vaccine and everyone's cured, because then I can play with dogs that I see walking around on the street. Well, there's so many street dogs in Vienna, but you know what I mean. I see a dog on the subway or in the park. I want to play with it. I miss playing with dogs. All right. We're putting David right here. David is sitting here in the middle of the aisle, just cramping everybody's style. He doesn't give a shit about being in the way, and nor should he. He's David Bowie. He's awesome. He's Ziggy Stardust, David Bowie. Let's throw a little color on this Bowie. did... Okay. Ziggy Stardust, David Bowie, sometimes had super blonde hair like on the album cover, but then on tour he had this crazy red hair. Benny, do you have a preference? Red? Awesome. And the Spider from Mars is obviously red as well. Oh, these are the cute little cutie but snooty, Tusker Duty. Ah, good, thank you. I'm glad you like it. And it's a yellow cat. Dog. Make him nice and pale. I made him the same color as the bag. I wonder if he's carrying a skin bag. Maybe it's the only thing that can withstand the pressure of zipping back and forth from here to Mars. Alright. There we go. Sparkling, bright, shiny. Yes, I knew you would say red. Felt it. You don't witness the power of someone as great as Benny Fairchild and not anticipate what a man like that would want. Okay. Now, I think what we might do is octogenarian Tom Cruise and then call it a night. Where are we? Oh. We just need to figure out where we're going to put Tom. All right, Tom, you goof. While I'm thinking about where to put Tom, let me run this past all of you. I don't know if anyone here is familiar with Discord. I was thinking of starting a Discord server or room that we can all communicate in. Because I know some of you watching are just not, you're not part of the WhatsApp group that I have for a lot of us here. And maybe that would be easier to be on Discord. I was also thinking of streaming on Twitch instead of YouTube. This is all future music, something we can try later. But if anyone has any thoughts on that, let me know what you think. An 80-year-old Tom Cruise, 80-year-old Tom Cruise. What would he look like? What's he going to be doing here? Oh, I know. I mean, obviously, the boy's going to be dancing. Felix votes for Twitch. I kind of think so too. I really like Twitch. It seems kind of cool. Discord is yeah. There is a voice chat function in there, but for the most part, it seems to me an expert on Discord who has looked into it a total of 32 minutes this afternoon. That you can set up a room or a server, I think they call it, where it's like a little digital clubhouse, and it can be used for chat, and the like channels can be set up within the server. That way other people who prove themselves worthy and cool from all walks of life on any planet they're watching from can join us. Because as it is, we have a cool WhatsApp group, and I love it. But there might be strangers out there that we might want. We need them. We gotta have them. Give us the strangers. Maybe not. We'll see. But it seems like Discord might be kind of cool for that. It does sound dope, doesn't it? Dope indeed. We'll see. Right now, everything's totally fine. I mean, the chat and the WhatsApp group is still sturdy enough, robust enough to handle our 5 to 9 viewers. Any more than that, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Gotta have them sweet, sweet strangers. That's the name of my autobiography. I'm going to attempt to draw an 80-year-old Tom Cruise in a really stupid dance move that I don't know is going to be successful or not. I don't know if it's going to be successful or not. So, maybe that works out for the best. Since he's 80, he's about to break himself. He better check himself before he wrecks himself. I mean, starting with a sketch like this, how can I go wrong? What the hell did I do here? Anna votes for Discord. And the Twitch seems pretty cool because the screen for drawing is a little bigger. Their chat is the same. And then there's also cool things, like if you're part of the, I don't know what it is. I watch a couple Twitch streamers quite a bit, but I only follow them. I'm not subscribed, but I think if you're subscribed, you also get cool little, I don't know, emojis or something. Is that a thing still today? And maybe there's like specialized whatevers, and you can get notified. I'm really just saying words that I saw on the internet now. But Twitch seems pretty cool. Oh, I know what Tom's doing. This fool's about to be popping and locking. Know what I mean? How am I drawing Tom? Tom's face. I'm just gonna Google Tom's face. Hey Tom, how's it going? Octogenarian Tom Cruise. I mean, it's no wonder this guy is the consummate Hollywood megastar. He's such a good-looking dude. Laura says, quite a thing. Emojis for president. I think the next president of the United States will be an emoji. I agree. You got my vote. I mean, I don't know. I guess, yeah. No, that's exactly what it means. You got my vote. If you are the campaign manager, Anna, then absolutely. Which emoji would you, what's the word for that? Which emoji would be your candidate? I think this is his face. At least, I like this better than Tom's. I gotta give him those bony old man hands. By the way, with the movie that the record store is from, Empire Records, if anyone hasn't seen it, I recommend it. I haven't watched it in a while. It's from 1995, so it really very well could be an absolute travesty in terms of social, gender, and sexual politics. I don't think it is, but I can't promise that. So if anyone watches Empire Records on my recommendation and then decides to delete me from all of their contacts, well, that's just the way it goes. But please take a second and realize that I have not seen it in many years, in at least 15 years. It was just one of those movies that my friend Ryan and I were talking one day, and this was like forever ago, And we're talking about zeitgeist movies. And I felt like The Breakfast Club was our movie. And Ryan hit me with, yeah, like, what do you relate to about The Breakfast Club? And I said, yeah, like this and that, kind of, right? And he's like, yeah, that was the 80s. You were just, you know, wiping snot on your sleeve when that movie came out. And I asked him, well, if you're so ding dang smart, what's a zeitgeist movie for us? Who, you know, we're graduating this year. What's our movie then? And he said, yeah, it's Empire Records. Duh. And I really wanted to be indignant about it. Like, no. But he was totally right. Empire Records is the Breakfast Club for 90s kids. Yes. Yes. Robot emoji for president. I can get behind that. Got some bony old man hips. And some sensible shoes. With Velcro. I fully endorse this president robot emoji in showing up in the chat. All right. Oh, Benny, hello. Welcome. You're just in time. I'm a few minutes from finishing up, but I still have to color 80-year-old Tom Cruise, and I'm still going to go over what we drew tonight. So don't go yet. Let me just put a little color on old Tommy. What's a good old man suit color? I'm trying to think. My grandpa just had like a really sharp gray suit, but I think old Tom's gonna. Tom is rocking an orange suit because it's gonna be the future when he's 80. Right on. Give him some waxy old man skin. There we go. Thank you, Neil. I mean, Tom Cruise might be 80, but he can pop and lock with the best of them. Okay, so here's what we have. A recap. We have David Bowie. Ziggy Stardust David Bowie, that is. Who was going to be Black David Bowie when Benny and Magdalena wisely Googled it, or Googled, well, it's gotta be black. So we went with normal David Bowie, so as to not appropriate anything that we shouldn't. And he's chilling out here in his Ziggy Stardust outfit, holding a spider from Mars, which itself is holding a small dog in a bag. Thank you. Now, back here, as Neil, aka Johnny Nightstick, requested, an 80-year-old Tom Cruise. I made him do a cool little dance move in the aisle of this music store. Why, indeed I am open to notes, Neil, of course. What's on your mind? What do you got for me? Is he not about to pop and or lock hard enough for you? What's going on? Sorry, I'm waiting for the delay to catch up. All right. Either the delay is expanding, or Neil is writing out an essay as to how to improve 80-year-old Tom Cruise dancing in the... Oh! Here he is. Neil says, "It's been a long time since I've been Labyrinth, but Bowie looks like he's taped it back." Yeah. I knew someone was gonna bring this up. This was a conscious decision because this is a family show. However, you're right. Like when I put that little line there, I realized like, no, I'm not doing it justice, am I? All right. You know what? You're right. I was a fool for denying reality for the sake of what? Who? Fictional people? Just don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone we're focusing on Homeboy's junk. Alright. There we go. His hog indeed is too small. Alright. Done. Fixed. There we go. So, that's this part of the store, Empire Records. And then, as we saw when we came in, we have a Nick Cave, who is really nonplussed to be at work today. He has cigarettes to smoke. He has lyrics to write. He has dry bones to crunch beneath his boot heels. But he's got to come to work at the record store and stand at the register. Thank you, Nick, for coming in. We appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to be here tonight. And then we've got this dollar bill, hand on its leg, other hand over its head with a torch, ready to burn itself up. Which is a weird thing to draw in here. Thank you, Felix. And then we got JBJ, John Bon Jovi, young and permed. And, oh, yes, Neil. Sorry, I just saw your comment now, draw slower. Yeah, that'll be the late night show where we slow things down a bit. We slow things down and focus on what's really important. And so yes, little John Bon Jovi with his perm, sneaking up on Anthony LaPaglia here and comforting him as he runs this record store. And there we go. That is that's the show for tonight. I really appreciate all of you showing up tonight and hanging out with me at Empire Records and helping me fill the aisles. there are a couple more areas of the store that we have yet to explore. Next week, I have to say, I'm not sure if there will be a show. I hope there will be if I can keep my personal schedule from drowning underneath ink and drawings, then there will be. Anna. Wow. I didn't think you, of all people, would be the one to snitch on us. Snitches get stitches, didn't you know? So, next week, hopefully there will be a show. There might not be, because there is a really awesome project I'm working on with Benny, who's in the chat tonight. And this book is going to be super cool, but it is super intensive drawing. And the deadline is quickly screaming at us like a truck on the highway. So I will let everyone know if there was going to be a show. If not, I'll let you know as well. I guess that's the actual definition of letting you know what's going on. So now I'm just rambling. Now I'm just procrastinating, getting back to work. So until then, thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Love all of you. And hope you have a good week. Good night. Stay safe, stay healthy. And there we go. Sweet dreams.